magazine. Now inside of here is my buddy Tom. You can see all around it up there. My buddy Tom here, he's a GMG SN. He's short. That does not mean height. It means he's almost out of the Navy, going back to California. Now Tom, could you give us a little insight on the 76mm mag and armory here?
Well, the armory's up forward.
I knew that.
You're in the 76mm magazine. It's 3-inch rounds. So you can see right here, these are all 3-inch rounds that go into the gun. What's loaded right there now is HEIR, which is high explosive infrared. It has 2 rings in it, an inner and outer ring, which each hold 35 rounds. Right now it's loaded with 70 rounds. You can load 6 rounds to the screw feeder area, which is right here. Proceeds up to the top of the mount, into the loader tray, or drum, which holds 4 more rounds. So that gives you a total of 80 rounds total. And it can all be shot in 1 minute.
Devastating power, huh, Tom?
Well, it depends if the FC's aiming right.
FCs are their counterparts, the fire controlmen. Tom's the man that takes care of the guns and loads it and all that. And then you got the FCs that actually push the button.
Yes, the FCs push the button, they train it. They use the STIR radar and CAS radar to direct the gun to where they want it to shoot at, and then they hit the button.
Hold on one second, Tom. In my previous videos, I showed you pictures of the gun, and also there was 2 radar antennas right by the gun. And that's the radars when he refers to as STIR and CAS. Sorry, Tom, continue.
STIR's the one right behind the gun. CAS is all the way up forward on top of the OD level.
Yes.
Seat level. Usually when you have a pack fire situation in here, we'll have at least 2 to 3 loaders and a mount captain who will control the local control panel, which is hooked up via all the electricity and electronics to combat, which is where the FCs are at. This is the local control panel, a little noisy. You have all your systems here. It tells you if your systems are running, such as the elevation and training, hydraulics, which are the main power to the gun, barrel cooling. You have all your energized circuits, revolving magazine, rocking arms, mount loading, and all these lights over here tell you what the system is. Right now the gun is ready to start. It's in remote, so the FCs have control. It's ready to load. The servo system's off. The round in the last station is absent. That means that there is no round in the very last station. So if we were to even fire the button, it wouldn't do us any good because there's no round in the breech.
Basically, Mom, it comes to that old saying, didn't know the gun was loaded. Well, right now it's not loaded.
It's loaded, but
there's no round in the chamber.
Yes.
Okay, I'm trying to, it's a small space, so you gotta forgive me, I keep trying to get out of Tom's way.
As you notice, there's rounds everywhere, and they're not all the same rounds. We have about 4 to 5 different types of rounds in here. The HEIR, BLMP, 3 other ones I do not remember the names of.
See, Tom was one of those fortunate souls that started off in deck,
yeah.
And then because of his expertise and showing in mechanical specialties, they got him out of deck and put him up with a gunner's mate. So he trained to learn how to become a gunner's mate.
The armory also keep boarding team bullshit up here, such as their belts. Sorry about that. Life jackets, second chance vest, which are just basically a bulletproof vest, and various weapons for the small arms.
See, Tom, hold the shotgun up for a second there, Tom.
The shotgun?
Yeah. That's the one I use on watch. I got the little grenade launcher there. This is the one I use on watch. This would leave a much bigger hole in me than on the 22 mm.
We also have the M79 grenade launcher, which was mostly known for being used in Terminator 2 when
Yep.
you shut apart the doors. There's shotgun.
Oh, shotgun. I got the M14s over there.
That is the M14 rifle, basically a .308 caliber rifle. Highly accurate. Now this model is single shot fire only. If there was a little knob that stuck down from here, it would be an automatic rifle. So you can have that option.
Well, they're afraid sailors might go ballistic, so.
We only have about 2 of them that are semi-automatic rifles. Your standard .45 caliber pistol.
Tom used to be a
Those will be
Texas Ranger.
gotten rid of once we get back to Dulux. We will finally have our 9mm.
Oh, we're getting 9mm. Tell us the watches qualifications and all that. Ooh, we got the Rambo assault weapon.
Yes, Rambo. Now, you saw Rambo hold in his movies, and what this actually is are 2 different things. He's holding this gun up, and firing it with one hand is virtually impossible, being an M60 machine gun.
But Rambo did it.
Well, I'm afraid even with his strength, he cannot hold this gun like this and shoot and be accurate as he was. Plus, it's also a known tradition that the one he was using was just a dummy. He would just sit there and make little sparks out of the nose just so it looked like it was actually firing.
So you're trying to say movies are fake?
Yes, they are!
Tom knows weapons. They have Bo knows sports and Tom knows guns. Well, actually, I kid Tom a lot. He's a good guy, Mom and Dad. He was also the first one when I got on the ship that took me out. We were just talking about that the other day, as far as brushing my hair.
The system, the 76 gun runs on hydraulics mainly and electricity.
The rounds are fired not by a hammer, I've heard, but by an electrical impulse. Is that correct?
Yep. There's something for you to look down at. So the rounds are going into the screw feeder. This little part right here circles up, grabs around, and pushes it out all the way up to the top. When it comes up to the top, it's still standing up straight. You have 2 rocking arms that swing back and forth. You grab the round, bring it up, bring it straight on, put it into the loader tray, and it's dumped into the chamber and fired.
And it's fired by a spark and not by like an old hammer hit like a regular gun, right?
No, it's actually hit by a hammer.
Is it hit by a hammer? Oh. That's the Sea Whiz that's fired electronically, isn't it?
It's hit by what is called a firing pin. This is what the firing pin to the 76 gun looks like.
That's pretty big.
It's the only thing that will hit the bottom of the round. Of course, it's all encased in something else, and this just comes out and goes beep.
Huh. I'd make a comment about that, but I won't.
I also hold the flares and torque things for the helo, so when they shoot out a little signal explosive, that's what's in here. As you can see, more rounds. This is some other parts of the gun that I don't know what it does, so don't ask.
But I bet GMMM SN Ditter knows.
Nah, Ditter don't know. Generally.
Ditter Mom, and we were talking about here, is one of those kids like you have in school that's really slow, really smart, but
Extremely
slow.
smart, but has no common sense to apply what he's learned.
He's the problem child for GM.
This division, yes.
Of course, you all know I'm the problem child for S3 Division.
Yeah, either you or Morale.
Just kidding, Mom.
Well, that's really about it.
Well, thanks a lot, Tom, for your time, and I know you're kicking back. Oh, by the way, we'll show you. This is also Tom's home away from home. So we all have our little spaces like laundry. I got my entertainment set up down there. And this is Tom. Tom has more CDs than Music Land. Each one of those cases there, a couple cases that are 50, and there's a couple that are 100. And he's got everything else. So we swap music a lot. Thought I had a lot of CDs and cassettes, Mom. He's got me beat 3 times over. There's Tom's little thing. There's
Yes.
look at that. See that, Mom? Ooh. He's got a little snack over there. All right.
Fat-free Snackwell cinnamon bar, apple cinnamon flavor.
Let's do that again, Tom. Maybe we can make a commercial out of this. All right, Mom and Dad, we'll check this out.
I don't know it.
Okay. He's gonna get it when we make a commercial out of this, Mom. You see the first time only commercial off the
From
Grove.
Nabisco, snack-free. Or, no, let me say that, fat-free.
Snack-
Snackwell, cinnamon bars, apple cinnamon, made with real fruit. They're goody.
All right,
Also
Mom.
come in strawberry, banana, strawberry, blueberry, and of course apple cinnamon.
It didn't quite make the basket, but it's a good throw though, Tom. Well,
I was
Tom.
playing it up there.
Hey, they would never know. Well, Tom, thanks a lot for your time, and enjoy your snack well. Goodbye for now.
Apple cinnamon flavor.
Moving on?
Let's go.
Moving on to the next area, Mom and Dad.